From the L28 studio here in Lancaster, California, I'm Jacobo Garrido.
And I'm Angel Stephenson.
On this episode of L28 News, the Antelope Valley Transit Authority hosts its 30th annual holiday drive-through, grocery, and toy giveaway, continuing a 3-decade tradition of serving the community. CSEA Chapter 297 partners with Burlington Coat Factory to support the local community with their annual winter coat drive. The Painted Turtle Executive Director, April Tani, joins us in the L28 studio to share more about the nonprofit's mission, and the public is invited to engage with local law enforcement agencies during Assemblyman Tom Lackey's Public Safety Forum.
CalFresh announces support for Antelope Valley College students by assisting them with finding employment opportunities. The Lancaster Animal Shelter expands its services to take in strays from Lake Los Angeles to enhance animal care in the region. We visit Eastside High School to learn more about their Lionheart Studio Dance program and experience their performance Dimensions. And Dream Feelers, a ceramic exhibition curated by Think Space Projects, makes its home at the MOAH CEDAR.
For 3 decades, the Antelope Valley Transit Authority has brought holiday cheer to the community with their annual grocery and toy giveaway. Bright and early, dedicated volunteers work tirelessly to set up an array of gifts, including toys, bikes, scooters, and more, ready to bring smiles to local families. The heartwarming event has become a cherished tradition, offering much-needed support and joy to families across the Antelope Valley, a true embodiment of the season's spirit. The giveaway continues to make a meaningful impact, reminding us all of the importance of generosity and community during the holidays. Let's head to the AVTA for more.
Since its founding in 1992, the Antelope Valley Transit Authority has remained committed to giving back to the community. This holiday season was no exception, as AVTA once again hosted its annual grocery and toy drive-through giveaway, providing much-needed support to families across the region.
Working at AVTA is a joy to be able to not only represent AVTA, but to be able to be active in the community. Antelope Valley is a very unique community, and I just love it. I consider it an honor to be a part of Stuff a Bus and part of this event, the holiday drive-through grocery and toy giveaway.
The event was powered by a dedicated team of volunteers, including student athletes, members of Teamsters 848, Ironworkers 416, and local law enforcement. Leadership from the cities of Lancaster and Palmdale were also on hand, personally distributing groceries and toys to ensure families in need had a brighter holiday season.
I'm honored, and then also I thank God for every day for giving me a chance to be a part of it. Because I feel very fortunate that if somebody needs help and I'll be able to do something for them, I love it.
The fact that we're all here together, just leaning in and helping our community in any way we can, whether that be food or toys or bikes, it feels incredible. I'm just so thankful to be a part of it.
As you get older, you realize that when you are blessed and you have the ability to give, it's really helping someone else and making a difference in their life.
The overwhelming response to the giveaway was evident, with cars stretching down the road as families from all over the Antelope Valley lined up to receive holiday essentials. The sheer turnout highlighted not just the need for events like this, but also the positive impact they have on the community.
It's exciting. It's an amazing time to be out here with the families and the community. The smile on the children's faces is just priceless. And I'm incredibly thankful to the AVTA and to the rest of the council and the leadership that has really done this for them.
So what impresses me most about the entire Antelope Valley is how many organizations actually come together to make this happen. I think that's just a testament to who we are as the Antelope Valley, the leadership, quite frankly, that our council puts into this event and gathering all these groups, and then being able to give back and see the smile on all the kids' faces.
Many hands played a role in making this event possible, including waste management, which played a key part in ensuring a successful giveaway.
So we have a really great partnership with AVTA. Every year we come together, we provide all the event boxes you see throughout this event for just any trash overflow and recycling, and there's just so much, volunteers and people here. My favorite is the bags that everyone gets to take home with their turkey. And so just a reminder of, how blessed we are and just giving back to the community.
Families who received groceries and toys shared their gratitude, reflecting on how AVTA's generosity made a difference in their lives.
Grateful because right now I am going through a hard time. But, just seeing their faces makes me really happy. And all of this community is very, very nice. And I love it.
I think it's great. It's fun, it's exciting, and it helps out the community.
I think they did amazing. It came out so good. Everyone in the AV community truly appreciates it, and so do the kids. Thank you.
AVTA continues to show that public service goes beyond transportation. It's about uplifting the community and making a lasting difference in the lives of local families.
The AVTA hosts Stuff a Bus events during the holiday season, so be sure to scan the QR code shown on screen to learn more about the opportunity to donate and support the community.
CSEA Chapter 297 members, the unsung heroes of representing the classified staff of Lancaster School District here in the Antelope Valley, have once again made a meaningful impact through their annual Winter Coat Drive, raising $5,000 to provide new coats for families in need. Evolving from its early days of redistributing lost and found coats, the initiative now focuses on purchasing new coats, a shift driven by safety concerns during the COVID-19 pandemic. This year's effort, supported by Burlington Coat Factory's logistical assistance, saw volunteers selecting coats to ensure students stay warm and confident during the colder months. Beyond their vital roles in maintaining safe and efficient school campuses, CSEA members are deeply committed to community service, exemplifying a spirit of generosity and unity that directly benefits local families and reinforces the importance of small acts of kindness in fostering a stronger community. Now, let's bundle up and head over to our reporter standing by, Jacobo Garrido, who has the full story of how CSEA Chapter 297 is bringing warmth and hope to Lancaster families this winter season.
This is Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News, and right now I'm standing in front of the Burlington Coat Factory where we're about to meet with Chapter 297 of the CSEA as they purchase $5,000 worth of brand new coats for the Lancaster community. CSEA Chapter 297 members, the everyday heroes who keep Lancaster schools and community colleges running smoothly, recently made a significant impact with their annual Burlington Coat Drive. This year, they raised an impressive $5,000 to purchase brand new coats for families in need throughout the Lancaster School District. The drive has become a cornerstone event for CSEA, helping to address the needs of vulnerable students as the colder months approach. The Coat Drive aims to remove one small barrier to success for students, giving them the confidence to focus on their education and not the weather. The Coat Drive has evolved significantly since its early days. Originally, the initiative involved gathering lost and found coats from schools, which were then cleaned and redistributed to families in need. However, when the COVID-19 pandemic hit, safety concerns shifted the focus to purchasing brand new coats.
So we've been doing this probably since 2008 or 2009. We started off with doing this and washing coats in the lost and found, and then we would get some purchased and we would get them cleaned by George Cleaners. Greg Russell, our past CSEA president, kept the tradition going on, and so started with COVID. We could not do that any longer because of COVID, so we started buying coats. Each year we've increased our amounts that we give to the Lancaster School District families only. We were doing $3,000 and we currently raised it to $5,000. We would like to get as many families as we can. With the WWC, which is the Welcome Center in the Lancaster School District, they do a coat drive and we partner with them and they give them to the families. And it's for our foster families, our homeless families, and our families that are in need. And this is CSEA Chapter 297. We are the union for the Lancaster School District for classified employees.
This year, the team partnered with the Burlington Coat Factory in Lancaster, where the store provided logistical support, extra cashiers, and supplies, ensuring the shopping process went smoothly. The effort culminated with CSEA members who volunteered their time carefully selecting coats of various sizes to meet the needs of children across the district. CSEA members are the backbone of Lancaster's educational system, performing a wide range of essential jobs that keep campuses safe, clean, and efficient. They manage school maintenance, provide transportation, handle office duties, assist in classrooms, and ensure that schools run like well-oiled machines. But their work extends far beyond the school grounds. CSEA's involvement in community service projects like the Coat Drive highlights their deep-rooted commitment to Lancaster.
We are classified employees. We put the word out that we need help and we need people to come and rally for the Lancaster School District and for our families. And we had 25 members come volunteer on their own time and said, this is what we need. We need people to shop and get the coats so we can, and I also called Burlington Coat Factory, of course, last week, and Laura was, I told her we're coming, can you get some extra cashiers for us, have some bags, and then we had our truck here, so we were ready to take them to the Welcome and Wellness Center.
Many CSEA members are local residents, meaning their contributions directly benefit their neighbors, creating a sense of unity and shared responsibility. Events like the annual Coat Drive showcase how vital it is to have local heroes making a tangible difference in the lives of families. Each winter, CSEA's efforts bring warmth to those who need it most, reinforcing the idea that small acts of kindness can have a big impact.
I just want to give a huge shout out to our CSEA classified Chapter 297 members for their donations, their time, and their hard work for the Lancaster School District.
Looking ahead, CSEA plans to continue expanding its outreach, encouraging more donations and participation, and ensuring that Lancaster remains a supportive environment for all. You know what, Angel? The holidays are all about giving, and both of these stories kind of exemplify that. It's really nice to see the community giving back to those who need it most.
I agree. The AVTA and Burlington Coat Factory really played a pivotal role in ensuring that families weren't only fed, didn't just have toys and coats during the winter months, but it helped the community be seen. They played a huge role in being a support system and pillars in the community. So just a huge shout out to AVTA and Burlington Coat Factory for giving families joy, warmth, and a whole bunch of support during the holidays. Don't go anywhere. After the break, we'll be joined in the L28 studio by April Tani, Executive Director of the Painted Turtle, a nonprofit dedicated to providing life-changing camp experiences for children with serious medical conditions, followed by coverage of Assemblyman Tom Lackey's Public Safety Forum, where community members engaged in open dialogue with local law enforcement about public safety measures.
Welcome back to L28 News. Next, we're honored to have April Tani, Executive Director of the Painted Turtle, joining us in studio. Since 2004, this nonprofit has provided life-changing camp experiences for children with serious medical conditions. Following that, we'll bring you coverage of Assemblyman Tom Lackey's Public Safety Forum, where community members engaged in open dialogue with local law enforcement about public safety measures. The Painted Turtle is a place where joy, healing, and unforgettable memories are created for children with life-threatening illnesses. Joining us in the L28 studio is Executive Director April Tani, who shares how this inspiring nonprofit offers transformative camping experiences tailored for children with medical needs. She discusses the importance of providing a safe, inclusive space, the impactful services they offer, and heartwarming testimonials from campers and families. Tani will also explain how the community can support their mission to bring smiles and hope to those who need it most. Here's April Tani with more.
Hello to our L28 viewers. My name is Angel Stephenson. Joined with me is April Tani, the Executive Director of Painted Turtle. April, thank you so much for being here today. So while we start, Painted Turtle is part of Paul Newman's, Serious Fun's Children Network. Can you share how that affiliation kind of shaped the camp's mission and overall has an impact on the work you guys do today?
Yeah, Paul Newman was a founder at the Hole in the Wall Gang Camp, and really Paul Newman, most people know him as a successful actor, a philanthropist, a race car driver, but Paul Newman had, acknowledged luck in his life, the benevolence of luck in his life, and the brutality of luck in the lives of children, specifically those with serious medical conditions. And so he created the first camp, the Hole in the Wall Gang Camp in Connecticut, and has grown to a worldwide network of camps and programs that serve children with serious medical conditions. The Painted Turtle is one of those camps located right here in the Antelope Valley. Our goal is to continue his dream of providing a place where kids with serious medical conditions can raise a little hell, in his words, which essentially is creating a safe space where they can be safe medically, physically, but really just have the time of their lives and just be kids.
That's wonderful. You guys, like you said, have that safe space for them to be able to come together and have fun, have some normalcy in their lives despite the medical conditions. So it's been a place of joy and healing. How do you ensure that the camp remains fun and medically safe for campers and their families?
Yeah, safety is the top priority at camp and at the Painted Turtle. So You know, there's a lot that goes into that. Of course, the medical care, the medical staffing, we always have a specialist for the medical condition for the kids on site. So that's a wonderful thing. Their own doctor oftentimes is there that can provide medical care to ensure they're safe at camp. But there's also just a lot of policies and protocols, training, staffing to ensure that we provide a safe environment for our campers. The most important thing is that in order for kids to have fun, they need to be safe. They need to feel safe, they need to feel supported, and that's when they really can step out of their shell, if you will, to grow, to learn, to thrive, and to really benefit from everything that camp can offer. So safety is really important to us.
Well, may I say, you guys at Painted Turtle are unsung heroes in the community. There's a lot of time and effort, it sounds like, that goes into running the camp, which brings me to my next question. What are some of the unique challenges that you guys face running a camp like this?
There are a number of unique challenges. I think when you're supporting children who have serious medical conditions, there's unique challenges in recruiting them to camp, to build that trusting relationship with caregivers that they feel their child will be taken care of, you know, as carefully and thoughtfully and safely as they would be at home. I think every parent and caregiver is concerned with their safety and well-being of any child, and I think when you have a child with a serious medical condition, that is heightened in do they get their meds, can they get their treatments, you know, and can I let them go to the care of another person? And so that, I would say, is a unique challenge for the population of children and families we serve, but we do find that we do really build trusting relationships and have, you know, when they get to camp and they meet our staff and see the high level of medical care they receive at camp, we're able to overcome those challenges, I think, a little bit more quickly than parents would anticipate. The great reward is seeing kids be kids. One of the beauties of camp is that things that are obstacles and challenges in a community, you know, getting meds or medical care or getting dialysis overnight, you know, having a special diet because of your medical condition. The Painted Turtle accounts for all of those things to provide an environment where the kids can just focus on having fun. And I think that's the beauty of camp, is just reducing all those barriers and challenges so they just come and they're kids. And so you don't see a camper with a medical condition or who's sick, you just see a camper who's conquering the ropes course or flying down the zip line or riding a horse. And I think that's one of the great rewards, is the community of children and family we serve, and also the community of support we receive in order to fulfill our mission.
That's wonderful, April. Again, thank you for the work you and your team do. Well, thank you to our viewers for following along as we learned more about the Painted Turtle organization. And thank you again, Executive Director April Tani, for being here. We'll see you guys next time.
To learn more about the Painted Turtle and the programs offered, or see how you can become a volunteer, feel free to scan the QR code shown on screen.
You know, Jacobo, the Painted Turtle really is a wonderful nonprofit organization. They host different events throughout the year. One of the ones that Ryan and Joe were actually able to attend was their Harvest Moon Festival. It's a fundraising concert that helps support the programs that they offer and the campers and their families as well.
Yeah, I know they're really excited about that concert. They got to see John Mayer, but beyond that concert, it's really cool to see what the Painted Turtle does. I mean, it's giving these children who maybe are oftentimes in a hospital room, but they're giving them the ability to go camping, but also have everything that they need. You know, everything is on site to make sure that even if something goes awry, maybe they need medical care or something, they'll be able to still have that experience, to still enjoy being in the outdoors.
I agree. So for viewers who want to support the Painted Turtle, they actually have a wish list on their website. You can scan the QR code shown on screen to see the list and where you can send items to support the Painted Turtle. 34th District Assemblyman Tom Lackey brought together community members and multiple law enforcement agencies to discuss crime trends and public safety measures in a dynamic community forum. Lackey spoke with L28 News, sharing his insights on the value of collaborative efforts like this and the critical role they play in building safer communities. Let's take a look.
Well, this is home for me, right? I live in Palmdale. So I see some of these circumstances and I feel them in kind of a very personal way. And so, of course, it feels great. And this is where we're starting, but this is not the only meeting we're going to have. We're also going to have one in the San Bernardino County over east of us here. And it'll be a similar collection of expertise. this is an issue that impacts everybody. This is not time to talk partisanship. This is time to talk about quality of life issues and how they impact us all. And so I believe that these are the kind of things that help build back trust in elected officials and the interaction between non-elected people and elected people. That needs to be fortified, because right now there's a lot of cynicism going on. Well, I don't think there's anything more important than trust, because when you have eroded trust, you have inefficiency and inability to really address issues. When you don't have the trust in law enforcement, what happens is you don't want to participate. And I will tell you that the success of law enforcement is only as successful as the interaction and trust that exists between the two, because all law enforcement are an extension of the community. And so these kinds of meetings help us understand each other and help us communicate as to what is really happening and how we can become part of the solution. Because all of us know what the problem is, and we feel like we're often ignored, and this allows everybody to come and participate.
The event featured presentations from various law enforcement agencies, including the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department's Organized Retail Crime Task Force. They offered a compelling look into their work, including footage of a jewelry store robbery. The video showed both the brazen crime and the task force's successful efforts to apprehend the suspects, recover stolen items, and deter future criminal activity. Lancaster Assistant Chief of Police Chris Roberts outlined the city's robust public safety initiatives, emphasizing their impact on crime reduction. He highlighted success stories, including sting operations that led to the shutdown of an illegal cannabis cultivation site and an elderly care facility operating under unsafe conditions, protecting the city's most vulnerable residents. Brian Avery of Bravery Brewing discussed the Business Watch program he helped establish, offering invaluable safety tips to local business owners. This initiative has become a crucial resource for protecting business owners' livelihoods and enhancing communication between the business community and law enforcement. The forum took an emotional turn when Anthony Miller, a community member, shared his heartbreaking story about his wife's assault on Lancaster Boulevard. While the attacker was apprehended, Miller spoke about the lingering emotional trauma, reminding attendees of the human cost behind crime statistics and the urgency of community action. The event concluded with Assemblyman Lackey expressing heartfelt gratitude to the community, law enforcement, and speakers for their participation. A lively Q&A session followed, giving community members an opportunity to directly address concerns and suggestions to law enforcement leaders. Lancaster City Councilwoman Lauren Hughes Leslie and Assistant Chief of Police Chris Roberts also shared their closing remarks, encouraging the community to stay engaged and committed to collaborative safety efforts. This forum served as a powerful reminder that public safety is a shared responsibility. By bringing together community members, businesses, and law enforcement, Assemblyman Lackey, local law enforcement agencies, and community participants showed how open dialogue and actionable solutions can create meaningful change. When we return from the break, we'll explore Antelope Valley College's new Fresh Success program, which allows CalFresh recipients to substitute work hours with education, easing their workload and enhancing access to skill-building opportunities. Afterwards, we'll delve into the Lancaster Animal Care Center's expanded service to Lake Los Angeles, streamlining animal care and improving adoption opportunities in the Antelope Valley community.
Thank you for tuning in to L28 News. Next, we discuss how CalFresh is reducing administrative burdens by waiving monthly requirements and offering support services like counseling, transportation, and career preparation tools for students at AVC. Following that, we explored the Lancaster Animal Care Center's expansion into servicing Lake Los Angeles, which aims to improve animal care and adoption services for the Antelope Valley. Antelope Valley College students receiving CalFresh benefits now have the unique opportunity to focus on their education without the burden of work and reporting requirements, thanks to a new initiative called Fresh Success. Approved by the AVC Board of Trustees on November 12th, this voluntary program offers eligible students the ability to replace traditional work hours with education hours, paving the way for valuable skills development and long-term financial stability. Fresh Success, managed by the California Department of Social Services and the Foundation for California Community Colleges, is designed to support CalFresh recipients by providing educational and career-building opportunities. Under the program, students enrolled in the career in technical education, vocational training, English language acquisition, or foundational skills courses can count their class hours towards the work requirement typically mandated by CalFresh. This exemption is expected to greatly benefit students struggling to balance work and education, allowing them to invest in their studies and skill development fully. The program also alleviates the monthly reporting requirements usually necessary to maintain CalFresh eligibility. By waiving these obligations, Fresh Success provides students the space to concentrate on their educational pursuits without the additional administrative burden. In addition to reducing work and reporting requirements, Fresh Success offers support services to help students succeed. These include counseling, transportation assistance, tutoring, test fees, and necessary tools for career technical education programs. This comprehensive support aims to equip students with real-world job experience, preparing them for stable employment after graduation. AVC also stands to gain from this program, as up to 45% of eligible non-federal funds used for direct and support services as well as staff time can be reimbursed. This financial boost will aid the college in sustaining the Fresh Success program, further reinforcing its mission to provide equitable education and career opportunities for local students. To stay in the loop with the latest updates happening in and around the city, be sure to stay tuned to L28 News for more.
The Lancaster Animal Care Center is expanding its services to provide more support for stray animals across the Antelope Valley, including those from Lake Los Angeles. Beginning December 1st, the Lancaster facility will become the exclusive shelter for strays found in Lake Los Angeles, according to the Los Angeles County Department of Animal Care and Control. This move aims to streamline animal care and provide better support for local pets in need, especially as winter approaches. Previously, stray animals from Lake Los Angeles were split between two locations, the Palmdale and Lancaster Animal Care Centers. This division confused residents and placed a heavy burden on the Palmdale facility, which only has 68 kennels. The new decision to consolidate all services at the Lancaster location, which boasts 158 kennels, will not only alleviate housing pressures, but also offer a more consistent point of contact for residents seeking lost pets or looking to adopt. Following the recent decision, DACC stated this change is responsive to Lake Los Angeles residents' request to unify the community and the Department of Animal Care and Control's need to balance the number of dogs and cats between the Palmdale and Lancaster Animal Care Centers. The Lancaster Animal Care Center's greater capacity means animals will have more time to find their forever homes, reducing the risk of overcrowding during the colder months when stray animals are particularly vulnerable. This expansion is expected to benefit Lake Los Angeles residents and the broader Antelope Valley community by enhancing animal welfare and adoption opportunities during a critical time of year. The Lancaster Animal Care Center is located at 5210 West Avenue I and is now fully prepared to handle the increased animal intake. For those interested in adopting, fostering, or inquiring about lost pets, the center can be reached through the county's 24/7 communications center at 661-940-4191 or by email by scanning the QR code shown below. So glad you could join us today. When we come back from the commercial break, today's episode will be concluding with the Lionheart Dance Program, who performs their show Dimensions for friends and family, followed by a visit to the MOAH CEDAR to view the exhibition Dream Feelers, curated by Think Space Projects, which features ceramic pieces from numerous artists.
Congratulations on joining L28's Watch Till the End Club. Next up, we visit Eastside High School to explore their Lionheart Studio Dance program, where students develop their talents in various dance styles. Afterwards, we'll take you to the MOAH CEDAR for Dream Feelers, a ceramic exhibition curated by Think Space Projects, showcasing innovative works from over a dozen artists. L28 recently had the privilege of visiting Eastside High School, the proud home of the inspiring Lionheart Dance program. This unique program offers students the invaluable opportunity to explore the world of studio dance, where they can immerse themselves in learning and refine their self-expression through a diverse array of dance styles. Under the dedicated guidance of dance teacher Jessica Gonzalez, the program supported by AVU HSD Career Technical Education transcends traditional dance instruction by profoundly impacting and transforming the lives of its participants. Join us as we transition from the news studio to the dance studio at Eastside High School, where our very own L28 correspondent, Joseph Leo, learns more about this remarkable program.
Thanks, Akobo. I had the privilege to visit Eastside High School, where the pride of the Den resides. Known for its Biomedical Science Academy film and media programs, Eastside has yet another program that's making waves and impacting lives, the Eastside Lionheart Dance Program. We met first with the principal of Eastside High School, Blake Stanford, to give us a bird's eye view of the program.
About 120 students participating in the dance program. It is a program that we have a long waiting list for students to get in. It is thriving. It is a CTE program, which CTE is called a Career Technical Education Program that helps with the funding. This is a professional student studio that we offer to our students for free. Great to see all of our students that come into the program. They're amazed by the outfits, the professional stage that we have and studio that we have, and it's thriving under Jessica Gonzalez.
The Lionheart Studio Dance Program, led by former student and now alumni Jessica Gonzalez, is an opportunity for students who have an interest in dance to learn, grow, and refine their technique and dance expression and discover and explore different genres of dance. Although it may seem easy, there were indeed some challenges Jessica Gonzalez had to face during the journey.
And so I learned that the kids here needed more than just dance. They needed skills about life and how do we take care of our costumes, how do we take care of ourselves, how do we have respect for one another, how do we just be in an environment together that's enriching and powerful to them. And so I was like, let me just back up, let me slow down. And I used this book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, and that kind of helped guide my curriculum and my process of this is what they need, and it will impact dance, but it'll also impact their lives. You know, dance is such an amazing art form that helps teach habits. And so when I was noticing that the habits needed to be developed and groomed as they're teaching choreography, as they're performing, as they're doing different things, that book is all about habits. You know, when you create a habit, what does it turn into? And how does it grow you as a person? And how does that relate to dance? And then so I said, okay, here's your habits, and how do you do that in the dance world? What's a habit that you need to have? So we got to care for ourselves. And what does that look like? What does caring for ourselves look like? And being on time, showing up. Just show up today. If that's all you can do is show up, then do that today and make that a habit. And I show up tomorrow, and I show up the next day, and I show up, and that's step 1. And then step 2, now we can talk about what do we do when we show up? And what does that look like? Okay, we're here today, now I can start to teach dance. But if the kids aren't showing up or they're not caring for themselves, we can't really get anywhere.
Now we're in our second year of the dance studio, and we have last year's students teaching this year's students, and it's only going to continue to grow.
Whether it's learning life skills and developing positive habits and applying them, to learning numbers of dance choreographies, presenting them under staged lighting, crafted props, or taking care of their new costumes, it takes direction and passion. Least to say, this won't be the last time you'll hear about Jessica Gonzalez and the Lionheart Studio Dance Program. This is Joseph Loyo for L28 News.
Thanks, Joe, for that special look into the Lionheart Dance Program.
Akobo, dance really is a great form of self-expression. It's a great way to relieve stress, and it's super therapeutic in a sense.
Yeah, Angel, not only that, but it's a great workout as well, and you can express yourself fully. You know, big shout out to the dance instructor, Jessica Gonzalez, and everybody over at Eastside High School.
The Think Space Project's curated exhibition, Dream Feelers, captivated visitors at MOAH CEDAR, the sister gallery to the Museum of Art and History on the Boulevard. This unique showcase brought together a collection of artists who transformed their dreams into tangible, three-dimensional ceramic masterpieces, offering an extraordinary glimpse into their subconscious worlds. Each piece in Dream Feelers was a reflection of its creator's individual dreamscape, blending imagination with artistry to craft works that felt both personal and universal. Pop culture references were a unifying thread throughout the exhibition, featuring beloved icons like SpongeBob, Mickey Mouse, Pokemon, and even nostalgic objects such as Hot Wheels and Tamagotchis. The exhibition highlighted the versatility of ceramics as a medium, with works ranging widely in size, shape, color, and technique. Some pieces evoked the intimacy of self-portraits, while others delved into generational narratives or featured intricate, fractured designs reassembled like puzzles. Guests could explore everything from elaborate store setups to delicately detailed family scenes, each telling a unique story through clay. The attention to detail in every piece demonstrated the incredible talent of the participating artists, creating a space where dreams truly felt real. Dream Feelers not only showcase the boundless potential of ceramics, but also reaffirm MOAH CEDAR's mission to bridge the gap between art and the local community. To learn more about Dream Feelers and view the gallery's hours of operation, feel free to scan the QR code shown on screen.
You know what, Angel? I love to see the MOAH continue to make the dreams of artists come true, and thank you for tuning in to the City of Lancaster's news. I'm Jacobo Garrido.
And I'm Angel Stephenson, and this has been
L28 News.